Welcome to the program. Sir, how would we know either a person having jealous or not?
Actually, we cannot say specifically either a person suffering with Naradishti or not. Such thing is not even in US, but can identify a negative force. This RAM pad has introduced to identify negative force or other soul energy. If this RAM pad keeps in center of the room at 360 degree and all these lights are switched on, then it indicates that some soul energy exists there. It is invented by US. This universal scanner indicates geopathic stress. If this scanner rotates slowly from east to west and where these two are getting separate from each other, then we have to know that there are geopathic lines exist. Same as copper rod also indicates. When we don't have any instrument facility, then we can test with available L-shaped copper rod at our home. Geopathic lines can identify by keeping two copper rods in hands by moving from east to west. If other soul energy exists, then RAM pad must be used, otherwise EMF meter. If it exists in milli gases and it indicates in the range of 0 to 120 milligas. If a remedy can be taken accordingly, then good result would be obtained.
Yes. Is horoscope causing for negative force? If horoscope wouldn't be good due to of negative force.
Madam, if Rahu and Moon exist in same house of Kundali, for example Rahu exists at 22 degree and Moon at 27 degree, then negative force would not attract. But Moon exists at 22 degree and Rahu at 27 degree, then negative force would attract due to position of Rahu behind Moon. At the same time, need to see what are the planets exist in 6th and 8th house when we have gone through the horoscope. Need to identify what are the solutions to be done when those planets dasas. Some small solution need to be done according to horoscope by giving grains of related planet that we can do by ourselves without approaching anyone. For example, if Rahu exists in 6th or 8th position, then chance to get health and legal problems, and there would be a chance to get minor accidents also. And same has to be offered to cow by two hands on Tuesday's morning. Like that, 3 weeks to be done. Distribute garelu made with black gram grains to 11 people on 4th week. Then there would
everyone constructing house as per Vastu, that too without compromising, even though they are facing difficulties. What would be the reason?
Madam, Vastu and surroundings would also be good. And carried cow into the house while Gruha Pravesham as per our Hindu tradition. Cow is full of positive energy. Cow is not willing to enter house and stayed out at doorstep, even though it was thirst. They had completed Gruha Pravesham by leaving cow. They got all 8 bad elements. We call it as Ashtadaridralu. They are not getting success in any, but their horoscope is in extraordinary. The reason is, if other soul energies already exist, then cow would identify it well before, then they have to notice on that spot. When cow is not willing to enter into the house, he has to contact negative force remedy experts. Need to be done remedy as per their suggestion to get good results. Their well-established business organization was also got affected badly. He told me all these were happening from the day of Grupravation when cow has not entered into the house. Even we push. We went along with universal scan.
How much of a negative force impact on
Madam,
us?
Vastu and negative force are different to each other. Even though Vastu would be good and negative force is at a higher side, then good Vastu is helpless. Vastu of a house and surroundings were good, but a house contains bad energy, then good Vastu cannot be done anything. The reason is, when negative force is at a higher side, then the atmosphere of a house would be cloudy and dim, even though outside is sunny. That is the better example to identify the negative force. Then need to be done remedy for better results.
Person earn money with hard work, but one fine day, he couldn't retain single rupee in his hand. What is the reason?
You have asked a good question. When a horoscope has seen, it is so good. Guru is in good financial place, that is Dhanasthana. Karkataka Rasi and Midhuna Lagna, then he has to get money often, but money is getting spent and losing whatever he has been earning. It means horoscope wise good. Dasha is also Buddha Mahadesha. Buddha is in the place of Kendram or Konam. Usually he gets good money and fame also, but not getting because in his energy means in his aura again means magnetic field around by a human. If other soul energy is occupied in his aura, then negative thoughts rises in subconscious mind. Then he leaves business which is doing and get losses by entering in other business. It means he burns his hands by incurring losses.
Some people would get afraid suddenly. We can't identify even though we tried a lot. What could be the reason of behind it? Is it reason of negative force?
Not like that. Occasionally, if anything has been seen which is unnatural, then there would be a chance to get scared, or else if he gets a sudden shiver while sitting along with the group and talking with each other, it means negative force is entering into the body. Then he gets fever and shivering, cannot even understand even though he is using medicines or wearing any spiritual related items, and all those become helpless. The reason is such symptoms exist when negative force is entered at a high level. But how negative force was entered when horoscope was good? No one could be identified the reason. Bad energies would be entered when visited uncertain death places because bad solar energy exists there. So such symptoms would be visible in them when bad energy enters. We can send it out with simple solutions. Lemon contains citric acid. If lime water can drink by adding a bit salt on daily 3 times, then there would be a chance for negative energy to go out. Even if it has not gone out, then there is a Dakshinamukhi Shankam. Usually there would be 2 types of Shankams. One will give energy and the other one takes the energy. By taking whatever energy gives, to be sat on that with proper degrees. Need to consult professionals to know proper degrees to sat. Can do meditation by sitting on the degrees by keeping right hand on Shankam and
You are giving remedies to the problems. But it would be good if you say small tips which can follow everyone.
Madam, if small portion of negative force attacked, then need to bath by adding rock salt in water for 15 days. Then negative force goes out slowly. Also by taking stone salt in 2 hands and keeping hands on thighs. Do meditation as thinking the entire negative force is coming into salt. We can watch it and understand the same due to of fingers movement. Used salt has to thrown into drainage. Children should not cross it. The other remedy is some people will get severe headache because such a headache comes when other soul energy enters into aura. At that time, such bad energy can send out smelling garlic and asafoetida together. All these remedies everyone can does at their home instead of approaching others. Bad energies can be eliminated by following all these and can improve positive energies to have happy life forever.
If negative force exists in the house, what situations could be observed in that house?
If negative force exists at home, then the dissimilarity would be existed among the family members and differences can take place between the wife and husband. It can lead up to divorce stage. Children will get troubles in education. If negative force is at a higher side in that house, then such a person has a negative thing in his subconscious mind and does wrong work by leaving the work which he is doing. Get losses. So if every person has to try to have positive energy and make it possible to avoid negative force, then they can lead happy life.
If audience want to consult you to get solution for their problems, then how could they contact you and do you have branches at anywhere to consult?
Madam, I live in Vizag. We have energy crystal business. We do supply to wholesale like Rudrakshalu. Actually, no need to come to me. Can do remedies on your own instead of wasting your time and also mine. Because time is very precious. My intention is to explain about these energies by this program because everyone knows about these. All these are around us only. But no one is recognizing in this mechanical life. My attempt to do this program is to make them to know.
You have explained elaborately about geopathic stress and negative force. Thank you.